Yeah, first it started off with just alcohol and marijuana. I mean, at first I was trying to be social with it, and it went from social to I realized I was hooked.
I had my first drink when I was about 6 years old, and it was an accident. But I remember the warm feeling, and I liked it.
I was binge drinking, using meth, coke, among other substances.
Yeah, I just started drinking on the weekends and then slowly went into cocaine and then slowly went into perks and opioids by the time I graduated. And the next thing you know it, I was just deep in addiction with fentanyl.
Pills made me like Superman and Aquaman all together. So I would still be able to work every day, never missed a day, worked, but spent the money on drugs and other stuff instead of actually saving it.
I love to smoke meth, and I love to smoke weed, and I love to drink. So it all just went downhill from there. Just spiraled very quickly.
I was eventually drinking on the job. I ended up leaving the job because of it. I had a chance to go on salary at one point, and I completely blew that down the drain because I couldn't keep that in check.
Hurting my kids, them not wanting to see me towards the end. I would get mad if they didn't come see me, but they didn't come see me due to my drinking. You don't think about that when you're in addiction.
It was hard. I had a spell of homelessness, living on the streets, living up under bridges. One day I realized that I needed help and it was time for change.
I checked myself into a place every few months there for a while. And I'd stay for 30 days, maybe 60, and nothing was changing. It was when I realized that a total life change is going to take some actual time, longer than 90 days, longer than 6 months, is when I decided to invest my time, my effort, my passion into the Refuge.
I ended up at the Refuge, and day one it was nothing but love, grace, gratitude, and it was just amazing. I had never felt that type of love or affection before.
You feel the love immediately. I mean, you're welcomed instantly.
Walking in that door, it was kind of overwhelming, but it was very comforting. I finally felt at peace. I could feel the love off these guys, and I felt safe for the first time in years.
I got there, I had a good meal, I had a roof over my head, a nice bed to sleep in, a place to shower, and do my laundry. I was very grateful to have been given that.
It was on a Monday, we had praise and worship, and that was when it really hit me that I needed to be here. They started playing music and people were praying over you, and I just started crying.
Love and grace was just shown to me immediately, and it was one of the best feelings that I had ever felt in my life for a long time. It began to fill in numerous voids, and it was just peace and overwhelming.
The Lord never intended us to do this alone. We're always meant to be in community. And when we isolate, that allows the chance for a devil to come in and to put his hands on an idle mind. So the Lord always has intended us to be in community, and being around good counsel, it helps us a lot.
The communion, the people around you, because they're here for the same reason, God, and staying in community and being relationable, having friends, sober friends.
Because when we get back out there in the real world, you can't isolate. You gotta stay in community. We gotta stay connected to the vine, is how we say it.
I had a lot of great experiences, and I met a lot of great guys throughout this program. I mean, lifelong relationships that I plan on keeping for the rest of my life. So it showed me that it's okay to have community and also to be open and honest with your peers.
And knowing that I can't do this alone, I can't do this by myself. I need brothers around me to motivate me, and it also gives me a chance to motivate them, and we can pour into each other.
The way I look at it is like you have somebody to pour into. You have somebody that's like at your level, that you guys are kind of like the same, and then you have somebody that pours into you. And
your three are there so that you can confide in them, trust them, talk with them, just share your feelings and what you're going through.
They'll keep you accountable, you know what I mean? They'll tell you, not really what you want to hear, but what's the right thing to hear.
A big reason that a lot of us went out there and started doing drugs was trying to fill this empty hole inside. We were missing something in life, and Jesus is that thing that plugs that hole or fills that hole, and He's the only thing that can.
I know no matter what I do in my life, He will always forgive me and give me the strength I need to get through different situations.
There's nothing that can compare to the relationship that one can have with Christ. And when it comes to sobriety, you need a strong foundation. Not just to stay sober for 1 year, but to really, truly stay sober for a lifetime.
I kept pushing, and in a time where I thought that I was at my lowest, and I had every excuse to give up, every excuse to use, leave, drink, I hung on.
I was going to finish this thing out. This was going to be one thing in life that I could look back and say that I took a lot of risks to get here, but deep down in my heart, from day one, I knew that it would be well worth it.
Accept the challenge. This place presents challenges. It's not always meant to be easy. Challenge stimulates growth, and through growth, change happens. So just accept that. Lean into people. Really lean into people and address the root reason of why you came here. Because we have to realize that we were all put here for a purpose. And we're not just existing. There was a purpose and a reason that the Lord put us here. And through Him, we will be led to the way.
Because the way I think is because Jesus is here for you. He definitely shows you the path that you want to go down, and He's reliable. He's actually telling you the right way to live.
At the end of the day, I'm just very grateful to have learned the things that I've learned here, and for the grace and mercy that's been shown to me by God.
And I've been shown a healthy way to live life. I've been shown to talk, to communicate with people, to be open, to be honest. This place I have had mental health treatment to where some of the mental barriers that I had, of things that I was ashamed to talk about, that I was able to release and leave it at the altar and at the foot of God. This has just been an amazing journey, and I'm just so grateful to a place like this.